elements of what we're seeing right now?
Yeah, sure. So here you can see how Sackboy, the first time ever, we've got a lot more depth in the environment. So what you saw then was Sackboy going into the screen like never before.
Right.
Here he's using one of his new power-ups, this is the Pumpinator. And you can see this one of the new characters, Oddsock. So Oddsock is the first four-legged character we've ever had in Little Big Planet. And the great thing about Oddsock is the wall jump. And also is really, really fast, so kind of can interact with the world, can spin wheels like this, can wall slide as well. And the great thing about this is that you can use the default abilities, but you can also fully customize the characters as well. So you could create gameplay with a dragon or whatever you want to do.
I'm going to talk about Oddsock as like a lion. First thing I do.
Well, you can absolutely do that, yeah.
Awesome.
And of course we've got Toggle. This is an example of how you can see Toggle switching between big and little and fitting through small gaps. And this is a lot of fun because these characters have these default abilities, which means that within Create you can create some awesome gameplay around these.
Very cool. So
now we've got Swoop. So as you saw in the press conference, Swoop saved the day. Swoop can interact with, Swoop can pick up any character as long as they're light enough.
So he can't pick up Toggle when he's big.
Can pick up big Toggle, but it's very slow.
Well,
so you pick up Toggle when he's little, and then takes the big, it'll drag Swoop down.
So what other alternate names were you guys thinking of, or did these all just kind of come right to you? Like, you know, do you have any alternate names that you had in mind for like Swoop or Toggle or Oddsock?
It was an interesting one. It took a long time to put the names. We went down, first of all, we kind of went down a path of, do we kind of make them like an extension of Sackboy, or are they called Sack something? That didn't feel right. I felt like Sackboy owned that.
Yeah, he has Sackboy, right?
Sackboy. So we didn't really want to go down the route of Sackbird and Sackdog. It just felt didn't feel quite right. So we spent a lot of time thinking of different names. The important thing with the characters is that although they have some personality, you know, they have to almost be a canvas for people to be able to express themselves with. So we called Swoop because he can kind of fly and things. It kind of felt quite nice. Toggle's kind of like quite a fun word, and it means different things. It can mean like a button, but it can also mean changing between two states, which is really cool. And then Oddsock was it was one day we were just kind of like, he looks a bit like a sock, but a bit odd. It was like Oddsock. That kind of works.
It fits. It really fits.
And with the names, you know, we've had loads of different names, and what we do is we come up with a name and we try and stick with it. And if it doesn't feel right after a few days or a few weeks, we rethink it.
Right.
These ones have felt really great now for a while, so we're really happy.
Is there any particular feedback you got from the fans that you like specifically implemented into Little Big Planet 3 after hearing from the community, like specific tools that you wanted to see, like, you know, in the game?
Yeah, sure. So, for example, with the expanded number of layers to the game, that was something that in the previous games people actually found a way to glitch it, and you'd have some awesome levels. People creating things like first-person shooters, and we were like, whoa, we didn't think anyone could do this. So that was one of the first things that we did. You know, we have a community management team, and they feed back to us on what the community are asking for. We do listen to them, and we do everything we can to bring those features across officially rather than finding glitches.
No glitches needed.
No glitches needed at all. And we've done that with a few things, like you know, for the first time ever, Sackboy can now create power-ups for Sackboy. So it's not just about the ones that we put in the game. You can
design your own power-up.
You can design your own power-ups, and we've done that with the Pumpinator. That's used with the same tools that we give to the community.
Oh, Toggle.
Toggle, little Toggle.
Yeah.